Hello once again, Greg Herbert, President and Chairman of the Board of Craft. One of the most frequent questions that are asked is, what is your opinion on violence versus sex in anime? Well, I believe that nearly all violence is good, because it proves a point, whereas sexual situations separate of a married man and a woman in holy matrimony for the purpose of having children are wrong. Violence is a part of everyday life, and it is natural for kids to be exposed to it. Every day the soldiers are fighting in countries around the world against enemies both foreign and domestic. What about the old Batman and Superman comic books that many read as children? Did they not have violence too? Personally, violence should be exposed to children. This is the real world. It's a part of life. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with a little blood and gore? Frankly, freedom of violence is what draws me to anime. Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite shows ever. I never get bored watching Goku, Gohan or Vegeta kick some bad guys' sorry ass. It's exhilarating. What would Trigun be without Million's Knives, one of the best animated characters of all time? Hellsing, Claymore, masterpieces. Violence for the most part is about the bad guys getting their asses kicked and is crucial to the storyline in many shows, whereas sex in anime is mostly a counterproductive thing, never having to do with the general storyline and plot. I really think that is a fact that people need to realize, that most sex in anime, and that includes fanservice, is a waste of fucking time. I mean, really, a lot of it is sick. Do we need to have nakedness, or near nakedness in anime? It is wrong. Why do people hate on people like my brother-in-arms Zach Birchie from Anime News Network, who believes that the vast majority of fanservice anime is bullshit? It definitely is. Frankly speaking, he could never be more right, yet you fanboy fappers and fangirl whackers with no boyfriend or girlfriend bash him, and all like-minded, because they speak the obvious truth. You can't handle the truth. You can't. All sexual titillation in anime is a sin. Really, I believe that the anime industry's fortunes could improve by that much if it made more anime about kicking asses instead of fucking them, less breasts and penises, and more guns and swords, less lust and more rage. This otaku culture is what's dragging the greater anime world further into anarchy. Maybe the stupid perverts who are producing today's anime will watch this video and maybe get this message, that your etched shit is not what the majority of fandom want, and will stop making repulsive harem animes and start making more kick-ass anime. The way it should be. Violence is a good thing, but sex is not. It has worked for us in the United States. Maybe all those perverted banty-sniffing producers in Japan should take notice. Less loving and more fighting may be just the remedy that anime needs. This has been a public service message paid for by your friends at Craft, the Coalition for Responsible Anime Fandom. For questions and comments, email us at crafttruth2009@gmail.com. Craft, the Coalition for Responsible Anime Fandom. Enjoy anime responsibly.